Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for the road to my 753rd and 754th Platinum Trophies. Today's games were the North American PS5 and North American PS4 version of Wordbreaker by Powgi. So our final trophy here is the typical do some sort of inappropriate word trophy that is present in almost every Powgi game. So we get our last trophy there, Bad Habit to Break, and the Unbreakable Platinum Trophy. So this is actually a pretty fun Powgi game. It's Wordle. It's straight up Wordle. But that's fine by me because I like sort of games like that, whether they're, logic type puzzles or even word-based puzzles. I actually kind of like this stuff, as you guys could probably see by the amount of Powgi games I've done. Yes, they're generally easy platinum trophies and quick, but I actually did enjoy this one. I played a fairly good bit of the PS4 version, like some of the later puzzles legitimately, just to actually have some fun with it and, well, play it legitimately. That's what you're supposed to be playing games for, is to have fun with them. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this game, and it is a quick and easy platinum trophy if you follow a guide. If you don't follow a guide, it's definitely going to take longer, and you're definitely going to need to know a lot of 5-letter words. But basically what's going to happen is, on every puzzle, you have a grid of the 26 letters in the alphabet. There are no repeating letters in this game. And you just put in 5 letters to make a word, and if any of the letters are correct, like in the correct position, they'll get like a purple square around them. Or no, they'll be filled in as a purple square. If you get a letter that's correct but not in the correct position, you'll get like a purple outline of a square instead. So some of the words are definitely a little bit obscure, but for the most part, they're not going to have too many problems. So I was actually going to do the PS4 version and finish it first, but I actually ended up finishing the PS5 version first because I thought I might have a chance at like a top 50 leaderboard time, and I wasn't even close. But for the PS4 version and the PS5 version, the trophy list is, of course, the same. So you're going to get a trophy for solving the first puzzle. And this is one of those games where you have to solve every single puzzle available to you. So that's pretty normal for some of the Powgi games. But then again, some of them just make you do certain puzzles. Then you have to find the correct word on your first try, which you will get if you're following a guide. You have to do one with no correct letters on your first try. And I will say that a few of these trophies are a little bit more, I would say, like non-descriptive of exactly how you have to do it. Because for some of these trophies, for this one, you just have to try any random combination of letters and you're totally fine. But for these two trophies specifically, it took me a little while to figure out exactly what they wanted you to do. So for these two trophies, for the first one, you have to create a word but not have any letters that are correct or in the correct positions. So you have to spell a completely different 5-letter word with a completely different set of 5 letters. And that one did take me a little while to understand because it wasn't really unlocking when I was just throwing in random crap and it just didn't unlock it. So I figured that out eventually though. And then for this one, you have to plug in all of the correct letters, but none of them in the correct order. So there are several times where you're going to see a word that you can just change the spelling of it. There's one that I think the word is like miles or something, or it's either miles or slime or something like that, and you can mix and match the two words to get this trophy. The word with no vowels, you'll get this one on the word crypt. I just don't remember exactly which level it was on. For this one, try the same incorrect word twice so you can get that at the same time as this gold trophy right here. Then you have to spend a minute considering the next move. That's a pretty typical Powgi trophy. Just sit there and do nothing for 1 minute, and this one will pop. For this trophy, you have to spell the word Powgi, even though it's not the answer to any of the puzzles. Kind of surprising that they didn't just make it the answer to one of the puzzles, because they could have. It's their game. And then, of course, the typical Powgi, put in some sort of inappropriate word that is 5 letters long, and you will unlock this trophy, so that's pretty self-explanatory. And then the remainder of the puzzle trophies, all of these just require you to place each letter of the alphabet correctly, and you will get every single one of these trophies naturally by completing all of the puzzles in the game. The Z is the hardest one. You don't get Z until like puzzle 118 or 119, so it's one of the very last ones you'll do. But the rest of them you'll get generally pretty early on. Oh, Q is another one that you don't get until a lot later. That one's in like the 80s or 90s or something. And then the PS5 version is, of course, identical. The PS5 version took me about 23 minutes to do. So this is a 20 to 30 minute platinum if you're following a guide. If you are trying to speedrun it, I would definitely recommend doing the 1 minute trophy first and then trying to knock out all the miscellaneous trophies as quickly as possible and then just follow the guide to blast out the remaining however many puzzles you still need to do. The world record times right now are like 16 minutes and some seconds, and I don't really see how people did it quite that fast. Like, I definitely could have done it a little bit faster, but I don't really know how you could get it in 16 minutes. 20 minutes I could probably see being done if you knew exactly what you were doing, but I don't know how you could do it in, under 17 minutes. That just seems like, I don't know, maybe people are just faster at typing than I am. So let me go ahead and sync up the trophies. Alright, level 842, 90%, 26,842 total trophies, 754 platinums, 4,932 golds, 7,179 silvers, 13,977 bronzes. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, go ahead and leave me a like and consider subscribing and ringing the bell if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments if you ever were, a Wordle fan or just a Powgi fan in general. Like I said, I do generally enjoy these games, even though they are meant to be quick, easy platinums, because I kind of like this kind of puzzly type of game, this particular type of puzzle. So, thank you guys for watching, and see y'all back here real soon for another trophy video.